Hello, my dear family members. If you have given the Virtusa first round or second round, and if you are preparing for Virtusa interview, and if you have questions like, is this an online round or physical round? And what are the real questions they are asking in interview? And what are the type of answer we can provide for those questions? If you have these questions, then this video is for you. We'll discuss all of those questions answers. Just subscribe this channel, guys. I'll make more content for you so that you can get more notifications from us. Okay, now let me discuss about the today's questions, which was held on 15th of October 2025. And if you are watching this video later on, for you also this will be very much helpful. And I'm being very honest that all the interviews will be specific to your resume. Okay, so be prepared accordingly. And this interview is actually for the candidate who was good at C++ and from IT background, and also having some internship experiences, etc. Okay, so if you are matching with that, so for you it would be helpful for. Okay, now let me discuss about the questions. At first, the question was if it is an online round or physical round. The clear answer is physical. Okay, you have to appear for this interview round at their campuses. Like if you are from Hyderabad or Kolkata or Pune or any location, then you have to visit their offices and you have to give the interview. Okay, now please have that mindset that you are giving the interview in front of one HR and one technical background interviewer. Okay, so I hope you understood. Now the next question is, what are the real questions they're asking? Let me discuss all of those. Just for your reference, I'm showing you one image that is the real experience shared by the candidates, and let me discuss all of those.
Hey, you ready for the future? Tekno UF is here with premium prep materials, no need to fear. Cognizant, Accenture, TCS, and more. We'll get you ready, open up that door.
So what is our friend class? Guys, before I proceed to the actual questions, you have to know that at first you have to face the intro. Okay, and you have to face the project related questions. Okay, after that only you'll be asked about the technical questions. I'm always telling that. Okay, now the question is, what is a friend class in C++? Provide code where b prints a is to x, value is to 10. Now the question is, if you are from Java, will they ask you from C++? The clear answer is no. Okay, because see, if you have solved the problem in C++, then they will ask you the questions from C++. If you have told them that I am good at C++, then only they will ask you questions from C++. Otherwise, they will skip this. Okay, if you are good at Java, then only they will ask questions from Java. Okay, now the question is, what is a friend class in C++? So the answer is this: a friend class can access private or protected members of another class. Okay, like you can see here, a friend class can access private or protected members of another class, and this is the concise code for that. Okay, you can see they have also asked these questions, but even if they have not asked these questions to you, you have to tell them that, sir, I know about the code, how to initialize the friend class and the syntaxes for a friend class. Can I write that, or can I tell that? If they allow you, then please tell them about the syntax. It will enhance your selection possibilities. Okay, now the next question they have asked is a very obvious questions and most asked questions, that is, explain the 4 pillars of OOPS with one short example each. Even if they have not asked you that, bhai, please explain the example, explain the real-time example, you still need to explain the example. Okay, because this is the concise answer for that. Okay, guys, before I proceed to answer, I want you to have the best prime materials for any interview. If you are preparing for any IT interview, then this materials will alone be enough for your upcoming interview. Why? Because here we have included C++, Java, Python, DBMS, SQL, coding questions, operating system, networking, machine learning, cloud computing, managerial questions, HR questions, and also puzzle questions are included, and it will keep updating day by day, and you will get instant access and unlimited access for that. Okay, so please consider it. It will be very much helpful. This kind of PDFs you will get, like, at first the questions will be provided, and then template answer for you will be provided to you. Okay, and these are the feedback of students provided below. And if you are going through these materials, then you don't have to buy or purchase from any other companies, any other resources. Okay, so you have to just prepare through this and you will be okay with any interview preparations. Okay, interview experience. Okay, now let me discuss the answer, that is encapsulation, inheritance, polymorphism, abstractions. So if you want to give the answer, then how to give, let me just tell you. I'm just taking the example of polymorphism. Let's say at first you will give the definition of polymorphism. Okay, after that you will tell them the types of polymorphism available, example at first, then types of polymorphism available, compile time, runtime, and what is the compile time polymorphism and what is runtime polymorphism, and their example. If they told to write the syntax, then also be prepared for that. Okay, and they are giving pen and paper, they have to write the code in the pen and paper, so please have that mindset. Okay, now let me go to the next question. Now the next question is, find the second largest element in an array without using built-ins. If this is the question, then how to answer? Guys, this type of coding problem will also be asked in Virtusa interview. So please prepare few coding questions which will be helpful for your upcoming interview. So please prepare the important coding problems which has been asked earlier in the interview. Okay, so I hope you will prepare for these. Okay, now let me discuss the next question, that is write a recursive factorial functions and its time complexity. Guys, we all know how to write the normal factorial functions, but if they have asked you recursive factorial functions, then this is the code for that. Okay, and the time complexity is big of n, space complexity is this. Okay, now using this we'll get easily any factorial of any other numbers. Okay, so you can just explain the logic and syntaxes, nothing else. Now the next question is, in what order are constructors or destructors called in inheritance? So briefly, so this is the constructor orders and the destructors orders, like derived then base. Okay, next question is, identify and fix the error. So this is the method they have told in main with only parameter is constructor. Okay, so this is the answer, guys. So what they have asked, that is you will be given one code snippet, and in that you have to debug that code. Okay, you have to find some errors and then debug that. Okay, nothing else. And most probably if you are a software tester, then for you it is must, like must questions. Okay, so please try to debug few pseudocodes, few codes, it will be helpful for you. Okay, now the next question is, how do you reverse a linked list? Explain logic and complexity. So this is the approach you can follow. Okay, and explain this to your interviewer and ask him if I can write the code in Java, I mean in your preferred language and in the compiler or in the pen and paper, etc, etc. Okay, so just ask that and tell them that I can do that. Okay, if you are not able to answer, then also try to answer as much as possible. Okay, now the next question is tag versus queue difference, and one real life example each. Okay, so LIFO and queue. Stack is following the LIFO structure and queue follows the FIFO, first in first out structure, and this is the functions real-time examples. And print queue or ticketing, this is a real-time example for queue, you can explain that. But if they have asked you to give the difference, then please briefly explain the differences. Okay, so that it will be impactful in your interview. Okay, now the next question is, describe a technical challenge you solved and how to answer that. You have to answer that in a star methodology. Star method means situation, task, action, and result. What was the situation and what was the task, what actions did you perform, and what's the result? So this is the thing you have to mention in case of any technical challenge you solved behavioral questions. Okay, now the next and the last questions is, why Virtusa? How do your skills fit to our culture? And guys, for these type of questions, all the MNCs will ask this type of questions, so you have to have a template answer where all the answers will be suitable. So please have this materials where these type of answers are provided, like managerial questions, HR questions are provided. So here all those type of questions are provided. So please go through that, go through the answers provided there. It will be helpful. The link provided in the description box or in the comment section. Please go through that. Thank you for today's session, guys.
Please subscribe to Tekno UF and don't forget to like and share with your friends.